We still got a couple more eggs to add to the cheese mixture. Remember, you got to add them one at a time and then really combine well. So this is a little bit time consuming, but well worth the effort, because when you bite into this cheesecake, man oh man, people will think you're a queen. Okay, we have all the eggs in. We're going to add the last 3 ingredients. A 15-ounce can of pumpkin, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and 3 tablespoons of bourbon. Your brand of choice. This isn't really, I don't drink bourbon, this is not my brand of choice, but I think it's a good bourbon from what I hear. So let's add the pumpkin right in. There we go. Woo! 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Never use artificial, always use pure extract. And then 3 tablespoons of bourbon. I have to get a tablespoon.
You're not like Julia Childs where you drink some at the same time?
Let me smell this. Woo! I think if it's a little colder outside or snowing, I might be inclined. There we go. 3 hefty tablespoons of bourbon. Yes. And
Bourbon cheesecake.
Bourbon cheesecake mixed to combine. Color of the cheesecake is phenomenal at this point. Let's scrape down. So let's make sure we got everything in. We had the cream cheese and the sugar. Then we added the 4 eggs. No, then we added the flour and the spices. And then we added the 4 eggs. And then we added the pumpkin, the bourbon, and the vanilla. And we are just about set to pour this into the crust and set it to bake. The cheesecake has to be cooked in a water bath. I've already boiled up a tea kettle of water. You want to set the cheesecake in, let me show you. You want to set the cheesecake in a big roasting pan. You want a double heavy duty foil, double layer. We're going to set the cheesecake in there. We're going to set the cheesecake in the water bath, and then it's going to bake in the oven for 1 hour and 45 minutes approximately. Let's give this just one more quick combining. And it's ready to go. It's a lot of mixture in here, a lot of filling in here. There we go. Cap off the extra. There we go. And that's it. Just warm. We're just going to add the entire mixture into the cheese, into the filling. I mean, into the crust. And boy, does that look good.
I wish people could smell this.
Yeah. Well, when you're home and you're home baking and home cooking, it's a fabulous thing. It makes you feel great. I love to do it. I love feeding my family. I love feeding my friends. I love spending the time to do it homemade. I know we're all really busy in our lives, but sometimes it's really worth that little bit of extra time that you put in. Let people know you love them. And if you look at my husband, you know I really, really, really love him.
Stop that.
Okay, it's all set to go. We're going to get it into the pan. The double layer of foil, of course, is to protect the cheesecake because it has a bottom that comes apart from the sides. Protect the cheesecake from any water that would seep in from the bottom. We're just going to add the hot water. Some people will put it in the oven first, then add the hot water, but I have such a steady hand, I can put the water in and then put it in the oven. This isn't quite enough. You want it to come up 1 inch up the side, so I'm just going to add some water to it. seeing that this water is boiling. You want to check the water level during the baking, of course, because it's going to be in there at 325 for an hour and 45 minutes. You might need to replenish just a tad. So that looks good. We're going to slip it in. This didn't take any time at all. There we go. Close the oven. I like to set the timer for an hour, then check. That's usually a good time to check. There it is, 1 hour. We'll check it at an hour, then we'll put it on for 45 minutes, and then we'll continue with the recipe. Oh, no, I have to show you how to make the praline for the top. Whew. Okay, let me just clear up here.